Hello, everyone, and welcome to Book 2 of the Human History Project. This year, we're going on a journey across more than 1,000 years of history, from the end of the Roman Empire all the way to the great revolutions that helped shape the modern world. You will meet legendary rulers, courageous thinkers, brilliant inventors, and everyday people who changed the course of history just by standing up for what they believed in. And by the time we finish, you'll have a much clearer picture of how our world came to be the way it is today. Before we get started, there are a few things you need to know, so let's get right to it. The Human History Project is a complete world history program with a global perspective, teaching you important events from history that put our present world into context. Throughout this course, you will not only learn about history, you will develop skills that you can use throughout all subject areas. While working on any of the Human History Project books, you will need to have access to a computer with an internet connection, and, most importantly, you will need an atlas. As you study history, an important thing to keep in mind is that we have not yet discovered everything there is to discover. Until today, archaeologists continue to unearth artifacts that teach us completely new things, and experts continuously try to decipher languages that we don't yet understand. Now, let's take a look at the structure of Book 2, From the Fall of Rome to the Enlightenment. In this section of the video, we're going to take a look at the structure of this book and its chapters, the structure of your student workbook, topics you can expect to learn about this year, and common themes found throughout the book. We'll start with some icons that you can expect to see throughout this book. These let you know if there is a workbook activity to complete, a project, a discussion, or other activities. You will find a reminder of what these icons mean in the introduction section of your workbook. Now, let's take a look at the structure of the course. From the Fall of Rome to the Enlightenment includes 8 chapters. Each chapter starts with an introduction activity and learning objectives. The learning objectives are what you can expect to learn throughout the chapter. Next, you'll find a list of new vocabulary. Some vocabulary words are not used throughout the chapter, but you are expected to use them in your discussions and writing activities. Lessons include different learning activities, as well as videos and songs that can help deepen your understanding of topics and themes. As for the student workbook, it starts with the introduction, followed by chapters 1 to 8, a final revision guide, revision questions, and success criteria, as well as a glossary. Each chapter in the workbook starts with the chapter's learning objectives, followed by learning activities that correspond with the digital book. Each chapter ends with an end-of-chapter revision, an end-of-chapter activity, and many chapters end with projects. In some activities and all your projects, you will be graded according to a rubric. A rubric shows you what an excellent, average, and poor assignment will look like in short descriptions for each category. Your teacher will explain these to you when you get to them. This book begins with the fall of the Roman Empire, a moment that set Europe on a completely new path. From there, we'll explore the Middle Ages, a time of castles and kings, knights and crusades, and a world transformed by religion, trade, conflict, and disease. We'll learn about the rise of Islam and its military conquests that changed the region's culture and language. And we'll witness the Renaissance, where curiosity and creativity exploded, inspiring new ideas in art, literature, and learning. Next, we'll jump into the scientific revolution, when people began questioning old beliefs and using observation, experimentation, and evidence to understand the world. And finally, we arrive at the Enlightenment, where philosophers began asking bold new questions about freedom, rights, and government. Ideas that inspired real revolutions in America, France, Haiti, and beyond. As we move through each chapter, pay attention to these key themes: how societies rise and why they sometimes fall, how ideas spread and change the world, how power works and how people challenge it, how science and reason transform our understanding, how rights and freedoms developed over time, and how different cultures influence one another. As we explore the past together, you won't just be learning facts. You'll be training to think like a historian, learning how to ask big questions, analyze causes and effects, understand different perspectives, work with primary and secondary sources, build strong arguments with evidence, and connect the past to the world you live in now. You will debate big ideas, create projects, work in teams, and make your own judgments about the events and people we study. History isn't just a story of the past. It's a guide to understanding the present and imagining a better future. By the end of the year, you'll be more confident readers, writers, thinkers, and communicators, skills that matter not only in history, but in every subject and in life. Remember, you don't need to know everything already. You don't need to be perfect. All you need is curiosity, effort, and an open mind. Ask questions, share ideas, be willing to explore and wonder. If you do that, you will grow, not just as a student, but as a thinker, a citizen, and an individual. We are excited to learn with you and can't wait to see the amazing things you'll do this year. Welcome to Book 2, From the Fall of Rome to the Enlightenment. Let's begin our journey.